George. George, I think that's better, but right now.
It's fuzzy, right? I can hear it. Yeah. I'm going to tell George. The bass is fuzzy on my microphone. Yeah, I don't like it like how it sounded. That's what you want to hear it?
Yeah, let me
I videoed the whole thing.
Sorry, my life trial and error.
He's good. No, he's good.
Right here? Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Thank you.
You have to project a little bit.
Well, welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming out. It's nice to see everybody here. I think we got a great turnout. Who's ready for a fun and exciting day today? We got lots of stuff going on today. We got some races on the track that you guys can watch. We have some features back here for you to watch that a little bit later after the races resume. And how about Carla D and the B-side? Let's give them a hand. All right, well, welcome to our third annual Veterans Day Speedfest. Like I said, there's plenty of food, activities for kids, and a great show put on by Tage and Adina Evanson with NASA, which stands for National Auto Sports Association. If you haven't already, or even if you have, be sure to grab some raffle tickets over at the Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation. That's the navy blue tent over there. We've got some fun prizes, including a lift sponsored by Champion Auto Lift. And if you want to take a look at that, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool item for our raffle today. We got plenty of other things, so make sure you get those raffle tickets. You can also make donations to Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation at their booth or on any one of the A-frames that are kind of scattered around. There's a QR code that you could scan, as well as on your programs. All right, well, it's the third time that we've gathered to raise funds for the Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation. In a few minutes, I'll hand over the microphone to Robert Miller, the president, to tell you a little bit about their mission and progress. But before I do that, I'd like to say thank you to all of our volunteers for dedicating their time to such a great cause. We appreciate you very, very much. I'd also like to say thank you. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our Podium Club employees. They worked really hard to get this event together. And I'd like to especially say thank you to my right hand, Alexis Dominguez. I don't know what I would have done without you, girl. She did a great job putting everything that you guys see here. That's all Alexis. Let's see. I didn't think about turning my page on here. All right, well, we do have a lot of thanks to give here, so I'd like to recognize and say thank you from the bottom of our heart for making this event possible. To all of our sponsors, including EPTA Construction, who's handling all of our constructions on the garages back there that you guys see today. Be sure to go over and check out the video that they have over there. It's some pretty amazing stuff. Also to Law Tigers, Sunland Asphalt, Phoenix Design, Salterra Materials, Capital R Construction, again, Champion Auto Lift, just to name a few. Thank you to all of our additional sponsors that were able to contribute in any way, many of which have sponsored this event year after year since we started. But I'd especially like to thank our diamond sponsor, Banner Medicare Advantage. Thank you. I'd like to bring up and introduce Danielle Perry to say a few words. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good morning, everybody. What a great event, right? Let's give it up for Lisa and Dan for this great event. So I just want to take a few minutes. How many of you all know Banner Health? Yeah? How many of you know Banner Health has an insurance plan? Oh, I love you guys. This is awesome. Thank you. So we do. We're here. We're local. Right, I'm not going to give you a sales pitch today because it's a fun event, but I do want you to know we've got a good table over here. We have licensed agents if you want to talk to them. Ooh, that was the stairs took the breath out of me. So if you guys want to talk to them about anything, we're here. We do have local everything, right? Our member services are here. You're not calling out of the country. Everyone's here local, but we're not going to do a sales pitch. We're going to focus on the veterans event, focus on everybody that's here today. Thank you to our veterans. It's special for me. I am a Podium member. My dad is here today. He is a veteran carrying the flag. We have a few friends, a few employees who are also veterans. So thank you all. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Danielle. And thank you, Banner Medicare Advantage. We appreciate all you've done for us. All right, let's give another round of applause to all of our sponsors. Thank you guys for being here. We couldn't have done this without you. All right, so we'll begin with the ceremony with the the presentation of colors. Thanks to VFW Post 1677 in Cascaran. Carla, you can come on up. Okay, and now for our national anthem. Please remove your hats and stand, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh my God. That was emotional. I'm having a... Thank you. Oh. Oh my God.
That was great, Carla. Thank you. Let's give Carla a round of applause. All right, and now I'd like to introduce and bring up our retired Navy veteran and track general manager, John Mabry. He'll come up to introduce our guests. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody, for attending today. We very much appreciate it. We couldn't do anything that we're doing out here without you guys. The Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation has been a staple for quite a number of years, and we're so happy to be partnered with them to bring this event, now in our third year, out here to Podium Club. Along with that, we'd like to bring out the president of the Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation, Mr. Robert Miller.
Hey, how's everybody doing it today? They're getting a little feedback over there. All right, I'll come over here. Well, what a beautiful day we have today. And first and foremost, obviously, I want to thank veterans for your service. And today is about you guys. Secondly, I want to take a chance to just thank Lisa and Dan and all of the Podium's club staff that has continued to help us grow this event and continue to recognize veterans, as well as get out information about the Veterans Memorial Foundation. Without their help, it's hard to find avenues to make sure that our message is getting heard, and so we're thankful for that partnership. With that, those of you, some of you have probably heard about the Veterans Foundation and what's going on, and some of you may be hearing about it for the first time. But in 2009, three gentlemen from Casa Grande and Eloy decided to come together and build a memorial for the men and women from Pinal County that died in action. And so there's 174 names of men and women from our communities here in Pinal County that went off to war and unfortunately never got the opportunity to come home. And so our goal is to remember those men and women and never forget the sacrifice that they made for the freedoms that we get to enjoy. And so over a long period of time, obviously 2009 has been a very long time, but 10 years later in 2019, we secured a lease with the city of Casa Grande on Pinal Avenue, right by the Ed Hooper Paul Mason Sportsplex. And we're very excited for that partnership because it was a main key place within our community. It's on a major corridor that comes into our community, so it's very easy to find, very easy to see. And with that partnership, we've been able to continue to work on developing. We've had some amazing support from the community, from local organizations that have stepped up, as well as with our, not only the county, the city, but then also other organizations. The tribe has given us money. And so with that, you've got enough information about the veterans. If you want to know more, please feel free to stop by. We've got a bunch of board members here that would be happy to talk. But today is Veterans Day. And today I would like to honor a remarkable individual and Pinal County resident who has dedicated his service to our country, and it's spanned over decades. So right now I would like to ask Richard, Sergeant First Class Richard Thomas, to please join me on stage. Lately, everybody I stand to seems so tall to me. Anyway, so retired Sergeant First Class Richard Thomas is a decorated veteran whose service journey began over 40 years ago at Fort Jackson in South Carolina. After completing his Army training as radio teletype operator at Fort Gordon, he was assigned to the 125th Signal Battalion at Schofield Barracks in Hawaii, where he quickly rose to the rank of specialist. In 1990, Richard deployed with the 125th Military Intelligence Battalion during Operation Desert Storm. He played a crucial role in the liberation of Basra, Iraq, showcasing his commitment to his fellow soldiers and his nation. Over the years, Richard earned numerous accolades, including 5 Army Accommodation Medals, and the Kuwait Liberation Medal, reflecting his exemplary leadership and dedication. After serving in 2003, Richard continued his service as a dedicated member of the VFW Post 1677, assisting fellow veterans and their families. He has held various leadership roles within the post, ensuring that those who serve received the support they deserved. Sergeant Thomas, you're receiving both, your service both in and out of uniform inspires us all. Thank you for your bravery, your sacrifice, your unwavering commitment to your country and your community. All right, and I'm going to hand the mic back to John so we can move forward to the next phases. And thank you guys all again for being here. I love to see that this continues to grow.
All right, let's give another round of applause for Sergeant Thomas, please. All right, well, Sergeant Thomas served in the United States Army. There are other branches, namely the Navy, because we know that's the best. We have others, the Air Force, lovingly referred to as the Chair Force. We got the Marine Corps. Don't say